Hey, what's up YouTube? We're back again with the Camaro, and this time we're going to be installing these Goodridge brake lines. They are stainless steel and they should be better than stock, even though we did read online that these stock lines do have a stainless braided hose inside the rubber, but I'm not too sure about that, so we just decided to do this before we bled the brakes, since we did replace the calipers in the back. Just make sure you do get the right ones if you guys end up replacing the brake lines, because the 1SS 1LE is different. Well, the front brake lines are different, just the size changes. I'll show you guys in a bit, but these should fit the ZL1, the regular ZL1, and the 1LE ZL1. Well, it says right there, I don't know if you guys can see it, ZL1 SS except 1LE. So let me pull that out of the box real quick. So I guess for the rears, they're all the same. Size is the same on all of them, I believe. But the fronts, there's a difference. It comes with the banjo bolts, the washers, and these little clips to hold the brake lines. And these brake lines are also made to order, so no one has them in stock, ready to ship. So as soon as you place your orders, that's when they make them for you and stuff. So we had to wait like, I think, 3 weeks for these. So let's get over to the Camaro and start taking off the wheels. Alright, so we're gonna start off by breaking this loose from the brake line. So just remember how the clip goes. You do have new clips, so you don't have to reuse these. Grab the clip, and so the clip goes like this. The kit does come with all this, the little clips, banjo bolts, and washers, so make sure you use all the new stuff. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break this bolt loose back here. I think it's like a 10 millimeter for the original bolt, and I'm gonna get this line ready to go on there. You get a banjo and 2 washers. So it goes banjo bolt with the washer, then the bolt goes through the line, then the second washer goes in, and let me grab a 10 millimeter so I can remove the bottom. Alright, so it's actually not a 10, it's an 11 millimeter. Alright, so when you run the new bolt, make sure you just run it all the way down. Do not torque it. Torque it at the end after you install it up here. And be careful not to get any brake fluid anywhere, because that thing will remove your paint. Okay, so it does have like a little guide on the brake line. So you can see it kind of like sits in there, so you're able to put the clip. And also what I did was, see how it has that little bend away from the caliper? If you put it this way, the line's gonna be going into, like, touching the caliper up here. So I put it away from the caliper. And then these are the little guides for the bracket, so they can sit up there properly. Just make sure you get those right. Oh, there's only one way these could go. Okay, so these little guides can only go one way. Now we're gonna hold the bottom of this brake line. Get the 13mm actually. I'm gonna run it down with the 13mm because the half is kind of too tight. Okay. Just make sure it's snug. Alright, so now for the banjo bolt down here, we're going to use the torque. Alright, so we were kind of stuck on what torque specs to use for the banjo bolt, but since these are Carlisle calipers, we will be using the Carlisle specs, which is 120 inch-pounds. So let me set that up and then we'll torque this down. $120. That's it. That's 120. So now we're gonna bleed the caliper using this fitting right here. Let me get something that'll fit right there and then we'll get to this real quick. Alright, so this is our little setup that we got going on. This little hose comes off the beater screw right here, the small one, which is a 1/4 on these calipers. So that goes into this hose, bigger hose, which goes into this little bottle, and there's brake fluid all the way at the bottom. So we're gonna start off by cracking this open. We're gonna top off the master with this .3 brake and clutch fluid, and we went with this one because it requires less maintenance than the .4, and this car doesn't ever see the track, so we should be good with .3. Okay, so it's not too low. Just gonna top this off and then start pumping. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. I don't want to spill brake fluid all over the place. Alright, I was able to do it with one hand. Now let's pump. Okay, so we pumped this a whole bunch of times, probably like 25 times, 30 times, and we got, I guess, all the air out. So now we just check back here to make sure that there's no leaks. Also right here, and everything seems good. So we're gonna throw the wheel back on, and then we're gonna go to the rear driver's side. So I'll put you guys back on once we're in the front passenger side. All right, so it's kind of tight in here, so I'm gonna have to do it off camera. I just wanted to show you guys this cover has to come off, so use a T15 to remove these little like bolts. Then the cover comes off, and then we're gonna get access to this bolt right here for the brake line right here, and then there's another bolt holding the line right here. Looks like a 10, and then disconnect the line right there. This also has to come off of the line, so hopefully we're able to reuse it on the new line. Just some removable clips. So let me just get to this real quick. Okay, so we removed the cover. There is 2, 4, 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that clip right there, that's a little clip. That's this plastic clip. Oh, this one and this one. So that comes off, and then you just slide it off to the side. And I removed these clips, so you just get something in between. It's little plastic. So I just remove these little plastics and get something in between, and you pry it off. 2 of them holding onto the brake line. And next we will remove this bolt and then loosen that up, remove the clip, and then remove this line. So let me do that real quick and I'll put you guys back on. Okay, so the line is out, and we're gonna put our new line next to it. There is a left and right side, so make sure you get the right side when you put it on. So this line should go something like this. And yeah, so it has a little sticker right here. Oh shit, right front. So before I get some more dirt on this line, I'm gonna throw it in there real quick. Okay, so I tightened this up. We put the clip in. We mounted the bolt right here. We just need to put these clips, and they just go on here like that. I'm gonna have to do it with 2 hands, but you get the idea. And oh, there you go. So it's grabbing on, and we're gonna torque this bolt down to the Goodridge specs, 24 to 33 foot-pounds. The rears we did inch-pounds because we torqued those to the Carlisle Willwood brake kit specs, but since these are the stock Camaro calipers, we're going to torque them to whatever Goodridge says. And we're not going to put the cover on until after we bleed it, just to make sure it doesn't leak from here or anywhere else. So let me get to this real quick and then put you guys back on. Alright, so we're finally done. We just gotta top off the brake fluid. It's a little low. Should be up to here. It's like right below it. So we gotta top that off. And we're gonna test drive it right now. We got all 4 wheels back on. We bled all 4 brakes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video of installing these stainless steel brake lines. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at @Yonke_OXC Films. I'll leave that in the description down below. And we'll catch you on the next one.